Hello and welcome to another
Van Chat Tuesday.
And this one's a little bit special because it's all about YouTube. Basically, you guys are obviously setting up your own channels now and getting loads of messages. Please watch our videos. Is there any hints and tips you can give us? All these types of questions, all about YouTube. So we thought we'd finally do a YouTube special video.
Yes.
And it's kind of like top 5 questions. And I'm going to do it as the top question first, because I know otherwise you're just going to skip to the video to the end and find the answer everybody wants, which is...
How much money do we make on YouTube?
Yeah, and how do you get that income into your bank account, and do you tell the tax man, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to give you an example on our best viewed video. So our 12-volt electrics video now has been up since the 19th of December 2018. And that's had 434,673 views.
Yes.
And in that amount of time, and for those amount of views, it has earned us £2,385.76. So I think then you can work out over 3 years, we're not making a lot of money doing this. So the boat video, that's had 19,970 views. And that has earned us $126. These are all in dollars as well. These are not in pounds.
Yes, that's very true.
YouTube's in dollars. So the previous 2,300 blah, blah, blah is in dollars, not pounds.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't stack up that great as an income.
I'd like a bit more though.
Yeah, it would be nice to get a bit more. So how it stacks up is AdSense pay you. It's usually about 3 months in arrears, and they pay you into a bank account of your choice. You have to put all your tax details and all your details, bank details and everything else, and therefore declare that you're going to tell the taxman. I'm self-employed, so every bit of money I earn, whether it's designing the websites or YouTube revenue, I put through my self-assessment form as a self-assessment self-employed person, and I pay my tax on it.
Yes.
Of
course, he's got a very good accountant.
Yeah, I don't earn that much anyway, so it's not like I'm paying like loads of tax on YouTube or anything like that.
No, not at all.
So, right then. So now we've got that most important question is, apparently the second most important question was, does making YouTube videos spoil your travel experience?
Yeah. I was only asked that the other day when we were at Willow Fields, and they said, do you find it tiring if you have to record things all the time? You know, you've got to enjoy it yourself. You can't be recording it all the time. But we go through phases where we'll think to ourselves, you know what, we're not going to record anything today. We've recorded enough stuff, you know, you've seen enough. We're just going to have a bit of a toodle around. And then something cool will happen and we'll be like, we should have recorded that. That would have been brilliant.
Or we do something cool and go, we're going to record this anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, we might go out for a bike ride and actually find a great place that we've gone on our bikes, like Sutton Bank in the Yorkshire video, Yorkshire Part 2. And we found a great trail ride at Sutton Bank. We weren't originally going to record that.
We just wanted to go play on the bikes.
Yeah, hence if you look at the video, it was only recorded on one camera, which was the 360 camera, which is the only one I had with me at the time. So that's why that bit looks a bit weird, and it's got a few aspect ratios that might be a bit weird, because it was just like, actually we're having a bit of fun, this is cool, we need to chuck this in a video somehow. Yeah,
it's really cool, and it makes the bikes look so good, considering they put up with a proper off-road mountain bike track. So yeah, brilliant stuff. But then it's, I think sometimes it can be a little bit of both. I mean, for me particularly, because I don't have the story in my head of how the video is going to go, because John always wants to play it out like a story. So it's got to have a start, a middle and an end. It's got to be something that people will enjoy watching. It can't be all haphazard all over the place. So John's constantly thinking about it anyway. Whereas because I'm not, thankfully, in there, I don't know all of what's going on, and I'm so happy about that. But because of that, I miss things. I
But you don't see it the way I see it, do you? So
no.
It's not that you don't miss it.
But sometimes I don't know what the story's going to be, so something that would have gone really well in the story that John's got in mind, I don't record, or I record everything but the bit that John's doing. So sometimes between the two of us, and if I've got the amount of standing around waiting for drone shots to be done, and they just wait there while I walk here and just wait there while we walk past and stuff, sometimes it's fine. Most of the time I enjoy doing it because John has so much fun, so I love getting stuck in and stuff. And then other times when it's been the weather and other people and being Coop. And
it makes it difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Another question that we had was, how do you keep your life private whilst publishing your videos on YouTube? Hopefully that makes sense.
Publicising
Or publishing our lives on YouTube. And I guess that's because, again, we decide what we're recording, and then again there's a further stage, which is the editing. And if we say you get to see 10% of what goes on, really, even of what we record, it's heavily edited out to be hopefully more interesting, more fast-paced, or more about a particular subject than what we did. I mean, people make a comment like, "Oh, all you ever do is eat." Well, it's usually
it's a week-long video, and there's not 7 meals in there.
No, we've filmed for 7 days, and you've got to see maybe 1 or 2 things I've eaten.
Yeah.
And I guess if that accounts for 5 minutes of a 25-minute video,
it does seem like
we don't eat a fifth of the time.
No.
We might look like it sometimes.
We're working on that one.
We are trying to. Hence, that's what the bikes are for anyway. So
yeah, and of course, I mean, it's like coming up, we're going to be visiting people, we'll visit parents and stuff, and that never makes it into a video. You know, we respect our family's privacy and stuff like that.
And meeting up with friends as well. We don't record them, they don't record us. We just want to meet up with our mates.
Yep.
So.
And there's always little bits in there, and when most of your mates are on YouTube anyway, you know that they don't mind the odd little bit of getting in there. But because we're there to see them, and that's more important. It's just like phones when you're eating and stuff. When you're with a group of people, they stay down and you enjoy their company. And it's just nice to have that.
Yeah, private. Well. So we keep private, and then we choose what to show you guys. So hopefully that makes sense. Going along with that, how do you deal with trolls? Like, it's a difficult one, that one. Not well would be my answer. Filters on YouTube help. I've kind of got an approach on this one whereby I'd like to keep the comments on our channel appropriate with our outgoing persona. So positivity, helping people, and upbeat. You're putting yourselves out there, so you got to expect a bit of comeback from it. Fair dues.
Yeah.
And the other one is, are you seriously letting a handful of people out of 7.4 billion bother you?
Yeah, what did they say? They said if you read the one bad comment and then read the 4 above and 4 below it, the chances are they will get rid of that one.
Yeah.
They will cancel that out completely. So just do that instead. And that's a lovely way to look at it.
This one came up quite a lot, but in a different kind of context. People asked us face to face, actually, mostly at the show and stuff like that, and mostly since we meet people in car parks, not that kind of way. People talk to us when we stop in car parks and stuff like that. Don't get the wrong idea. No. Jeez, you could hear them thinking though, couldn't you?
Yes. I'm expecting it. That's what she said.
What do you like best about being a tuber? I like the interaction.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I wouldn't know, probably most of the people I now call really good friends, best friends. We wouldn't probably be travelling. We may even not be full-time travelling in a van and stuff like that. And all these possibilities, all the places we've gone to, the people we've met, have all been because we decided to put our little silly adventures on YouTube, and people got involved and joined in and started to let us know what they thought about them and gee us on a little bit.
Yeah, and I think one of the big things for me is it makes you, because you're constantly thinking about what to put in the next video, it makes you push yourself outside of your comfort zone, as people have seen from me a lot lately anyway. But for many things, it's like, oh look, there's that there. We love just chilling. We really like just chilling in the van, and we've got loads of bits of work we get doing, loads of walking, stuff like that. But the fact that we can't do that all the time and have a YouTube video kind of makes us do more, which is great for us, because otherwise we would just sit and do nothing. And who wants to spend their life doing that? We didn't leave the house just to sit in a van and do nothing.
No.
So it gives us that little impetus to go do more and be fearless and just get stuff done. And I like it because of that. And the whole reason why we started it off is for family as well. And the fact that when we're talking to parents and your sister who's abroad and and friends that I've not seen for ages for work or whatever, and they'll turn around and say, oh, I can't believe that you did blah 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 blah, and instead of me having to try and explain it and visualize it for them and just explain how it all went, they've seen it, they've actually seen it happen, and the conversation from that always skyrockets because it's so much better to actually have you feel like you've been there as well. So I like that. It's more immersive than me just waffling on about a story, so
that we get to share what we do with not only you guys. Well, you guys actually include friends and family.
Yes.
And that's how it started off originally, was for, like, say, people we don't really get to see that often, but they're still friends.
Yes.
And still family.
Yes. Yes, we don't get rid of them just because we left the house. No. But so that's what I love about it most, I think. Yeah. And like I say, just the people. And we've got people on every level. We've got people we've met once who've made an impact on us, and people that we see all the time, people that we don't see enough, you know, and it's all down to YouTube.
So I hope that somehow made your day a little bit more of a informative one. Every day's a school day, don't they say? But people have these driving questions, and I just thought that, you know, I've got nothing to hide. There's a lot of people that say, oh yeah, you make a fortune living off YouTube, so hopefully know that you don't do that now.
No.
But hopefully you've realised that we have a cracking time and we wouldn't change it for the world.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
And that just about sums it up. I could have said that right at the start, and people would have had it all done in a minute.
Yeah, there you go. And you accuse me of waffling, honestly. Can't shut you up, man.
Yeah, there we go. Right, so if you got any questions or comments, please do leave them in the comment section down below. And yeah, until next time, we shall see you again.
We will. Catch you later, guys. Bye.